All right, walk talk 11. It's been a while, but I think I need to go over this last month of my recovery journey. Just about a month. So let's consider this letting go. At the end of my addiction, or end of my downward spiral, I had pretty much zero confidence in myself, and I wasn't really, my self-worth was down the drain. You know, you've spent years not really accomplishing anything or doing anything of note. You have made excuses for why you failed everything or gave up. You just don't really fit in anywhere. Like, you're not, it's hard to explain, because when you're in the middle of your addiction, you may have lost the trust of everybody, but it doesn't bug you because you've made everybody an enemy. And when you start coming through and you start realizing everybody that was there for you and everybody who was right, it gets real rough to just kind of look at them, or look at yourself, or it just gets real rough. I'll just put it that way. Your self-perception's wrong, and you're just going through a lot. Like, for me personally, I was just shifting all of my frame of mind from what drug, what medication, what doctor, what person is going to tell me what I need, and woe is me, everything's going wrong with me. And I never stopped to think about all the stuff I was able to do still, or my situation at home with my wife, who I am. This year's been magical with her, I'll put it that way. But when you go through all that, and then you see the people that are still there, and then you remember all the stuff you told them, or the lies you told, or the days you ruined, the trust broken, I guess is the best way to say it. There's really not any other way to explain it. It gets a lot worse before it gets better. So you tend to go through all that. You tend to go through all that kind of at once while you're also detoxing. And then for me, I kind of started going through it all again on the 28th, which the 28th of March was 4 years without a drink. And I don't really know what happened, but it was more like a blast from the past. I didn't feel like I accomplished anything. When I was drinking in a sad way, a sick way, to prove that I wasn't an alcoholic, I went to school. And I was lucky enough to have some people pay for it as far as my employers go. But I was able to go to school. I was able to get a couple master's degrees. I was able to stick to that, because it was the one thing I kept telling myself I wasn't an alcoholic on. But then after the 28th, it started hurting more, because it was like I accomplished something when I was drinking. I have paper to show for it, and I haven't really accomplished anything else. Like, you know, I'm still at the same job, I got the same house, and I love all that stuff. But you know, you just didn't have that big victory that I thought I needed. But all this time I've been doing a lot more reflection as well, and I kind of realized I have that. Like, you know, my wife and I, we talk a lot more, we're a lot more open, we have a lot better relationship, we like doing stuff together again. You know, my brother and I are working out again, getting that relationship back. My kids come out and work out with me, spend time with their old man still. I get to work with my old man right now and see him a lot more than I probably would have otherwise, and that's been amazing. You know, and then it's just all the other stuff I didn't think I needed. Like when I was younger, I just enjoyed being physically active. I enjoyed doing stuff. And I kind of lost that. Then I found alcohol, and I thought that kind of filled every gap. It was a sick obsession from the first sip. So you do all that to yourself, you destroy yourself, you don't have a good feeling of yourself, and then you start getting it back, and then you feel guilty. And then it just kind of sets in, man. Like what did I do to deserve this? Like, oh God, dude. What? Like, I don't have a lot of people that are close, and I'm completely fine with that. But what did I do to deserve the people that stuck by me? Like, you know, like there's still problems with what I did, and it comes up every once in a while, and there's still scars and stuff, but overall, man, they don't even talk about it. They don't bring it up. It's just back to normal. And I think that's kind of what I've learned this last week and a half or month is it doesn't matter, man. Just let it go. Realize that at the end of the day, you had people in your corner that just wanted the best for you. Understand that every bit of work you put in helped make it happen. You have to get to the point where you realize that you're worth it again. And then kind of like some of my conversations at work, man, you just gotta switch your mindset. You gotta get out of the, you know, at some point you gotta get out of the grind every damn day. Try to get better, try to do whatever, don't ask for anything. Just put your head down and grind, and you just got to get to the point where you could accept the fact that all your hard work's paying off. And the sad part is that's been the hardest part of this whole thing is just building the self-worth again to accept it. But I'll tell you what, man. Every time a text message comes in from my brother asking when we're gonna do a sled pull, or every time I start a workout and my daughter or one of my kids coming out, or my son's out there pulling the sled, or my oldest one's doing sprints or deadlifts or whatever we got them doing that day, like, you just got to realize maybe you're giving back a little bit too. And you know, everybody keeps saying I'm too hard on myself, and maybe I am, but I finally feel like I'm on the right path. I finally feel like I'm headed in the right direction. I finally feel like I'm living up to my potential. It's just a little bit delayed and a little bit past due. But here we are, man. I am about to be 38 years old. I have the enthusiasm of a 12 or 13-year-old boy again to get out in the woods and grind with my brother and show my kids how to do stuff and spend time with my wife. I am absolutely blessed with probably one of the kindest people I've ever met, and I know I've done a lot to harm the relationship, but I am absolutely blessed to have my wife, and I'm absolutely blessed to have the family I have, my mom, dad, brother. So I guess I could stop this selfish pursuit and just accept that it's a little bit for all of us, and just enjoy every day now. Just enjoy all the work I've put in. And unfortunately, it's kind of been a lifestyle change, man, because this is what I enjoy now. I enjoy getting out here. I enjoy seeing all this. So no matter what, I have no choice but to get a little better every day, because every day you're out here, you're a little better. And I just got to remember the journey and all the downfall, or all the hard times, and don't dwell on it, and just understand that it took all that to get here. Understand I'm not normal, and just enjoy it all, man, because it is a blessing to be able to do this. And that's it, man. I guess we'll end it with this. What are you doing to get better today?